Hi everyone, this is Key. In this video, I want to give you a sense of the upcoming listing workshop that we're doing in Colorado, specifically in Denver, Colorado. And it's an all-day workshop. It's live, it's in person, where we'll be focusing on what is the listing mindset? What is the getting listing mindset that agents must develop? Accompany it with the right planning, the right script, the proper canvassing to actually generate listings and control your destiny when it comes to your career in real estate. So I will be in Denver, Colorado, surrounding area, doing this all-day workshop on September the 1st, which is a Thursday. And we're going to be doing all day. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to about 4 p.m. In fact, at 4 p.m. from 4 to 5, we'll do a lot of Q&A for those of you who bring a lot of questions. And I'm sure a lot of you want to have those one-on-one questions in the workshop. So let me give you a sense of it. Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you how it works so that you can wrap your mind around it. So first of all, my name is Key. I'm a mindset trainer with Exit. And the title of this workshop, this live in-person workshop, is Listing Mindset, Planning, Scripts, and the Proper Real Estate Canvassing in a Non-Salesy Way. Now, you will notice when I point this way, it's actually the other way, that there is a short link and a QR code. That short link and QR code are a page, the registration page, but there's a lot more there too. There will be this video. There will be a flyer that describes the event, which I'm going to show you in just a sec. There will be a registration form that you can fill out. And be aware, this space is limited. They only have room for 45 people. We looked at places, found some great sponsors, but the biggest space we could find is 45 seats. So let me first show you where that QR code that you see, as well as the shortener that is above it, takes you to. Let me show you that. This is the page. The page for the registration looks like this. And the URL, the URL for the shortener is bit.ly / L as in Larry, all lowercase, L as in Larry, P as in Paul, W, CO 91, which stands for, of course, Listings Prospecting Workshop, Colorado, 9/1 as in September 1st. So that's the URL, and the QR code takes you to the same place. So whether you scan it or you type in the short URL, it will take you to the same place. In this page here, you will see there's a PDF, which I'll show you in just a sec, the video we're talking about, and the registration form. And this registration form is for either buying one ticket, buying 2, 5, or 10, depending whether you have a collaboration with other people you want to bring in. So if you want to register and claim your seat, that's where you would go. But let me show you the PDF. This is the PDF, which I'd like you to download. It is in the same page. You'll see a link to the PDF. You can just download it. And it will give you additional details if you want to share them with your broker, with agents in your office. It will tell you the date, the time. The room will open about 8:30. You're supposed to be in the room about 9 a.m. And then we'll be doing the workshop from 9:30 to 4 p.m. Obviously, there will be lunch. We have sponsors that are sponsoring that. And we have a 4 to 5 Q&A and back and forth if you guys would like to stay. These are the logistics of the event, what you're supposed to know about it, the links, the prices. I'll get to them in just a second. So that's what I wanted to show you. But let's talk about the workshop. I mean, if you're going to attend a workshop like this, you want to get value out of it. You don't want to be just wasting your time. This is not just a visit to just hang out with friends, although it's a lot of fun to do that. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to get something done. Well, in our industry, the real estate industry as a whole, only 3% of agents consistently prospect for listings 2 hours a day, because a lot of them get distracted, or worse, they don't have a playbook. A playbook is a way to plan your day and have the right script, the right planning, the right mindset in a non-salesy way to engage people to find the listings you deserve. So there is a playbook. There is a way of doing this. Some agents learn it. Better agents implement it. So not only do they learn how to do it, they actually implement it. So that's the mindset. We're in the business of getting appointments with potential sellers. Some of them are not looking to sell right now, but they're going to sell at some point. You want them to pick you when they make that decision. And that's really the thinking that I would like you to have. You want to have a strategy. I want you to think like a farmer. You're planting seeds in the mind of your future sellers and buyers. But this is about really getting listings, because really listings are the lifeblood of this business. If you get listings and you create appointments and you're engaging people, you're planting seeds in the mind of future sellers so they can pick you and say, well, I'm going to pick Shane. I'm going to pick Brandy. I'm going to pick Cheryl. I'm going to pick somebody in Denver, Colorado, or Colorado Springs, or wherever you happen to do business, to list with them, because they have the tools, they have the value proposition to take care of me. So that's the mindset. So what's going to happen is, before I go to get into detail about the program, I want to recognize 3 of our sponsors who are putting together the food, the location, the logistics of the place. I know them personally. They helped me quite a bit. Walt Parker with Elevate Home Loans, Lauren Avery Collins with First Integrity Title, and Toby Espinoza with Affordable American Insurance. First of all, thank you guys for making this happen. By you sponsoring this event and the logistics and the lunch and all of that stuff that come with it, it helps me reduce the price. The actual cost of the workshop per person is $200. And I know it can be quite a bit for some, but when you have sponsors like this stepping up, the price does come down, and I'll talk about that in just a second. So one thing you need to know, and you already know it because you guys are with Exit, you attend a lot of training and a lot of seminars and webinars, the market has shifted. And therefore, the days of, I don't have to do much to get the listing. I don't even have to worry about pricing it. It will sell itself. Those days are over. So therefore, you need to become a listing and pricing strategist. You can't just take it for granted. Let me throw a number at it and it will list. That is not how it's going to work. You're going to have a strategy. You got to have to know how to properly prepare a listing for the market. And a good marketing strategy not only helps you list the property, sell the property, it helps you become visible for future listings and sales in that community. So that's the mindset of what I call a prospector, somebody who canvasses for listings. Many agents, unfortunately, they don't have a daily plan, a daily time block. They don't plan their day. They don't have a playbook. They wing it. And they usually prospect out of desperation rather than as a strategy. See, if you make time daily for an hour or two of prospecting, you will always be planting seeds in the mind of future clients. Therefore, you control your faith. If you only start prospecting when things dry up and you sold everything, you made some money, but oh my God, I got nothing. I don't have any listings and my buyers are holding off. What do I do next? That's when the strategy starts falling apart because the playbook is not being implemented. So most of you who know me, some of you don't, but some of you who know me know this about me. My workshops are very hands-on, very practical. It's not just philosophy. It's about how do we do things. I'm very checklisted. I offer a lot of ideas based on how to generate the right script. How do you approach a particular type of seller? How do you talk to the right sellers in your neighborhood? How do you build courage and confidence? How do you design a good plan of action? You getting listings, the listings you deserve, is worth it. But you got to have a plan. You got to know what to say. You got to rehearse your script. You got to become comfortable with the camera. And the more comfortable you're with the camera, not that you need to be on camera, is that you'll be comfortable with people. And the idea is real estate is a people business, and people are very unique. They keep shifting. They don't tell you what they're looking for. You think they tell you, but they don't. And one of the things they're looking for is confidence. Do you know your stuff? They don't ask you that question. I wish they could come out and ask you that question. Nuh-uh. They try to smell it on you. They try to figure out, based on your behavior, based on listing presentation, do you know what you're talking about? Are you comfortable in your skin? Are you going to bring value when you list my home in the greater Denver area or Colorado Springs? Are you going to add value to me? And can I count on you to get me the highest price? And they don't ask you these questions directly. They hint at them. They're doing the listening to see if you have the knowledge and the confidence, not arrogance, but confidence that they are talking to the right person. Now, let me give you some logistics. The date of the event, or the day of the live in-person workshop, is September 11th. It happens to be a Thursday. The room will open about 8:30. You need to be in the room by 9 a.m. We go from 9:30 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. There are 4 slots, meaning 4 time blocks of about an hour and a half each. And then we take 50-minute breaks. We'll be doing a lot of work in the room with other people. So you'll be practicing what you're learning in the room. So that's why it's a workshop. It's not a lecture. And it will be in Denver Tech Center. There's an address. You can see the address on the screen, 4600 South Ulster Street in Denver, Colorado. And my philosophy is this. Once you learn something, you want to rehearse it a little bit to become comfortable with it, and then you want to implement it. The implementation is the most important part. So that's how I approach it. So we'll be learning from each other. We'll be learning from people doing stuff in the room, so we get better. We learn by seeing others, not just ourselves. That's why group settings of learning can be good for you if you like to collaborate with people. And collaboration in real estate is essential. So what are the topics? Well, first, we're going to talk about the mindset of getting listings. Then we're going to go, how do you time block your day effectively? Not account for every minute, but strategize and prioritize that which needs to be first. What are those priorities? How should they be broken down? When should they be happening? How do we approach people on the phone? How do we master the phone? You got to become very comfortable with the phone. How do we master face-to-face? How do we create events and open houses to meet people in the neighborhoods with market reports? How do we use this technique called the Bravo technique that enables you to use scripts in a very comfortable manner? All of these are strategies. And what is a strategy? Well, a strategy is kind of a program, a checklist program that you learn to run. And once you run it several times, you know it. I'll give you an example of a program that you already have in your mind. Driving. Most of you drive, correct? You don't think about driving. You just know your body, your mind, everything knows driving. So driving has become a program, and that program is in you. Well, guess what? Prospecting, canvassing, getting the right sellers to talk to you is a type of programming. You program the language, the value proposition, the approach, how to talk to people. So that's what we will do these are the major topics, and there's a lot more. Also, in my classes, I'll give you additional videos and handouts that will help you in the application of what you learn down the road. What should you know? Well, this program is open to all exit associates, whether they are in Colorado or not. Anybody who is an exit associate anywhere in the country is welcome to it. The URL that you see there is the one you want to use. Remember, it's all lowercase, bit.ly LPWCO91. There's a QR code next to it that you can scan if you don't want to type the URL. It takes you to the same place, by the way. You agree you have to register to be there. You can, by the way, there's no same day registration. If you wait until September the 1st to come into the course, it will be sold out. First of all, it will be sold out, and you can't we won't let anybody in because we'll be at maximum capacity. We only have room for 45 people. So if you are planning to come, you want to register as early as possible. Once I get to 45, I close the registration, and maybe hopefully we'll do another one down the road. What else should you know? We want you to be focused. One of my philosophies, if you're going to do a workshop like this, you're investing in yourself. And that means you want to bring a mindset of collaboration and gratitude and working with other people and supporting other people, because we'll make mistakes in the room. That room is where we learn from each other. So making mistakes in the workshop is absolutely fine, because we want to prepare ourselves to go into the world. So I like to create an environment where we collaborate and support one another. If you're of that mindset, that means, first of all, you're the mindset of exit, because that's what we do at exit, but also that you belong, that this will be comfortable for you. If you're of the mindset, I'm going to come, sit in the back, I don't want anybody to talk to me, I don't want to talk to anybody, this is not the workshop for you. I'm just wanting to let you know. If you're coming to be lectured, like you're going to a lecture to listen to somebody speak and you take notes and you go home, this is not the workshop. We'll be collaborating and working together with everyone. So keep that in mind before you decide to register. Like I told you, the course is $200. But because I was able to locate 3 sponsors, I brought it down to $99.50. And if you buy multiple tickets, it goes even down even further. If you buy 10 tickets, it goes down to $84.50. So, but be aware, I only have 45 seats available, of which 10 have already been spoken for. So if you're going to act, or if you're going to talk to a broker or a colleague of yours, do that conversation as soon as possible. And please remember, if you purchase tickets and you don't show up, there will not be any refunds. So I want to make sure you're clear about that right now. And second, if let's say you have 3 people coming with you and one of them cannot make it, and you want to give that ticket for that person to another exit associate, you can. It's up to you. But this program is only open to exit associates, and I will need a roster of all of the people attending by June 24th. So I'll be asking you to tell me who is attending, because this is only limited to exit associates. What else should you consider? Well, let me end with this. So first, I want you to know that this is one of my favorite workshops. Yes, some of you will be a little bit uncomfortable, but remember, when you're uncomfortable and learning something good about growing your business, that's really when you are growing. If you have all the answers, that means there's some blind spots that you don't see. I want to remove some of those blind spots. I want to give you what I call ownership of your business. So let's take this quote by Jim Rohn, and he says something like this: successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. What he's talking about is called personal development. We're always getting better. That's why we work on our craft. We're always taking workshops and ideas to get better. And sometimes we learn something and we haven't implemented it, and we need to go back to the workshop to kind of wake up and go, oh my God, I'm not doing this, and this is good for me. I'm not using my CRM to get listings. I need to get my act together. So sometimes just by virtue of being with other members of your community, taking classes with them, or taking strategy workshops like this one, you awaken to the implementation of your business growing. And at the end of the day, if you're taking this workshop, it's because you're a full-time agent and you want to do not just well, you want to crush it. You want to do really, really well. So I look forward to seeing you. I hope you attend. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to be with you guys in Denver, Colorado. Best of luck, my friends.